He even hit a catch-and-shoot three-pointer, which I contend I haven't even seen him do in weeks. So you know he was feeling it. And so if you're Philly, in addition to feeling like maybe Harden is getting on some sort of streak here, you're going back to Miami with Joel Embiid, which you didn't have before. You believe you have the best player in the series in a best of three, and so you like your chances, even if this is the best game that Harden ends up playing in this series.
And the emotion that we saw from him on the floor last night, right there, that moment of celebration that you just saw quickly there was the one that really jumped out to me. He so frequently behaves with this sort of detached cool about him, but last night you could tell how much this has been getting to him, the criticism or whatever it is, just his own struggles. And last night he played great. So then, Legs, let's assess where we are right now. It's 2-2. The Heat have home court advantage. They're the 1 seed. But with Embiid coming back and getting stronger, how do you see this series as we sit right now?
Well, in a situation like this, with the number 1 seed having 2 out of these 3 games at home, you're going to favor the Heat. I know I do. I still think they're going to win this series. They can't possibly shoot the ball any worse than they did last night. And their whole stable of role-playing three-point shooters, the guys that you're counting on to make those shots, none of those guys had a good night. It's interesting to me. I made a joke this morning with somebody. I said, maybe I had it all wrong as a three-point shooter in the league by making them at a high rate, because Duncan Robinson went 8 for 9 in game 1 of the Atlanta series, and we've never seen him again. So I'm not sure if you go there or not, because there's a reason that Eric Spoelstra's made that decision. I certainly don't question Eric Spoelstra's acumen. He's one of the brightest minds in the game. I just wonder if, do you go there? Because that's what let them down last night more than anything, was their inability to make three-point shots. So I think they'll shoot better at home. I think clearly now you're going to have to probably pay a little bit more attention to what you're going to do here with Harden. I still think the Heat are in the driver's seat. But look, it's a best of 3, and if Joel Embiid gets better every night, Sixers could definitely win this series.
To sort of illustrate your point, the Heat 7 of 35 from three-point range in that game. I agree. The absence of Duncan Robinson has certainly been, if you follow on Twitter, that's certainly been a big topic of conversation. Wendy, quickly, as we sit right now, how do you see the series?
This is really a strategy game between Doc Rivers and Eric Spoelstra about Tyler Hero. The Heat have not been able to deal with the double teams that Doc Rivers elected to start throwing at Tyler Hero in games 3 and 4 of this series. Doc gets criticized for not making in-series adjustments. Well, this one has worked. And with Kyle Lowry definitely hampered by that hamstring injury and not able to make much of an impact, they're relying too much on Jimmy Butler and not getting enough from Tyler Hero. So as Leg said, it would not surprise me if Duncan Robinson is installed into the game, even though he's not great defensively, to give them another option when Tyler Hero gets double teamed.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.